Hey y'all, I'm John with Sweet Eats Fruit Farm, and oftentimes we get asked, hey, what are your growing practices? Do you guys spray fungicides, pesticides, herbicides? If you do, when do you spray? How do you spray? And I personally love the question when we get asked that, because I really appreciate people caring where their food comes from. Oftentimes when you buy food in the grocery store, you have no idea the farm that produced it, what their growing practices are, what their philosophy is, and what they're trying to accomplish. And so we get asked that question so many times, we decided to do a video specifically related to what our growing practices are. We like to focus on photosynthesis and growing plants that photosynthesize really efficiently. The average plant photosynthesizes between 5 and 20% of what its inherent capability is. And so what we are focused on is trying to increase that from 20% to 40, 50, 60%. Much like the human body, when it's healthy, can fight disease when you get sick. A plant also has an immune system, and when you have a plant that is photosynthesizing efficiently, it is able to fight disease, fight insects, fight fungus that may be attacking it a lot better than if it was photosynthesizing less. That is the goal of what we try to do here. So to focus on that, what we do is we do quite a bit of foliar spraying. We do leaf samples where we're testing to see what the plant actually needs, and then we're adjusting what we're spraying on the plants. We do a lot of spraying. It is all nutrients onto the plants and trying to get the minerals and the things that it needs to really have a good immune system. At the same time, we have to have certain management practices to allow for people to come pick their own fruit here on the farm. And so we do spray herbicides from time to time because we have to manage customer expectations with economic realities. People, when they come out to pick fruit on the farm, they don't want to be picking in a field full of weeds, and it is not financially doable for us to go through and hand weed the walkways. We do hand weed all around the actual strawberry plants, but in the walkways we do spray an herbicide to try to maintain a weed-free strip in there. That said, we're always trying to test and grow and learn in our understanding. And so, for example, this year in some of the strawberry walkways, we put down straw mulch in order to minimize weed pressure, minimize and eliminate the need for spraying herbicides. And that's just one example of how we do different testing here on the farm. We're trying to move away from things like plastic. The plastic mulch that we use on the farm really bothers me personally. I don't think it's being a good steward of the land that we have here. And so we've got one block of strawberries, for example, that we are growing a cover crop in right now. We're gonna come back in and do another cover crop this summer, and then we're going to use all of that biomass as mulch for the strawberries so we can grow strawberries in a completely plastic-free environment for next year, 2022. It'll probably fail, but we like to test and try new things, and I would much rather be okay with doing something, testing, learning, and failing at it than not knowing. So this is Sweet Eats Fruit Farm. I'm John, and this is what we're about, trying to get plants to grow healthy and happy, and trying to test new ways, new ideas, and new ways of doing things.